Now we're ready to create the ends or the legs of our pegboard toy. You can actually create parts from the assembly file. To do that, you'll click on Create. The new component name will be End. The new file location should be inside your H drive in the pegboard toy folder that you've created. Click on Save. And then click OK. Now we're ready to create our 2D sketch. We're going to click on the front of our pegboard. Now we're ready to click on Start 2D Sketch, and we're going to click on the face of our pegboard again. We're not going to select an axis. Now I'm going to move my pegboard over a little bit and zoom out so it's easier for me to see all of my dimensions. To make it easier to see my pegboard, you'll see that the pegboard is really light and it's hard to see. I'm going to click on Project Geometry and then click on the pegboard. This will make it just a little bit easier to see the pegboard. Then we're going to select Line, and we're going to start this line on the very right hand corner of our pegboard. Notice the green dot. When you get the green dot, go ahead and click one time. Move your mouse in towards the middle of the pegboard. This dimension I will type in as 0.375 and then hit enter. Then we're going to go up a total of 2.25 inches. Please make sure that the degree that you see is 90 degrees. Otherwise your lines will not be straight and they will not match up. Hit enter, and then we'll come back to the right. This dimension will be 0.75 and hit enter. Again, make sure your line's 90 degrees. This dimension will be 5.25 inches. Hit enter. Now it's just finishing off our sketch. I'm going to bring it in, and you'll notice the guidelines. It shows me the lines and where they should be. If you don't want to follow the guidelines to meet up with the other line, you can go ahead and type in the dimensions. This dimension should be 0.75. Then I'm going to come all the way back up to my pegboard. If you'd like to type in the dimension of 2.250, you may. Then I'm going to come back to the edge of the pegboard, which is 0.375. And then I'll finish our sketch by closing it out on the pegboard. Now we need to go over and do the opposite side of our leg. I'll zoom back out, move my pegboard over, and we're going to do the exact same process, only on the opposite side. So I'll click on Line. I'll start at this corner. I'll come in 0.375, hit enter. I'll go up, keeping a 90-degree angle, and I'll go up 2.25 inches. Then I'll move out 0.75, Again, make sure you're 90 degrees. The leg should be 5.25 inches. Come back in 0.75. Back up to your pegboard, 2.25 inches. Now to the edge of your pegboard, and close off your leg sketch. Now we're ready to finish our sketch and extrude. I'm going to zoom out slightly. I'll select extrude. We're going to extrude our piece 3 inches to the back, and then I'll select both legs. Now our pegboard has legs and we're ready to move on to the next part. Click OK and save your pegboard assembly.